Hey Libra, welcome to your reading for October 2020. Now, this is my first video and I'm starting with Libra because I do like to start with the sign that we're currently in. It's just, pay homage to them, basically. I'm just getting in your energy here. What does Libra need to know in the month of October 2020? Now, I apologize in advance if I slur my words or mumble. I am just getting started, so I may talk too fast. I'm going to realize that as I go, so bear with me. I may have to repeat myself a few times. Okay. So this is going to be a love reading. I'm going to do, just a general love reading between you and the person you're currently connected with, whoever may come to mind when you are feeling spiritually guided to watch this video. Okay, we are drawn to videos. I was drawn to tarot. That's how my journey whole started. I was drawn to tarot in a certain way, and it just opened this door for me, and it just brought me a lot of insight that I was seeking. So we are drawn to these things. I hope that my readings will bring you clarity and insight, just like anything else that you look for in life in that aspect. All right, now I do have, this is my favorite deck currently. It's the Tarot of the Nymphs. And then I do like to use another deck for clarification. And then I just like to use all three decks as for clarification sometimes. All right. What does Libra need to know for the month of October? The person they're connected with. Ooh. I'm getting into the energy. I got butterflies in my stomach. Alright. What is Libra feeling during this season? So I'm going to put the person you're connected to on the left and you on the right. And the typical disclaimer of energies being fluid, and you can switch the roles, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Alright. So I'm gonna start with their blockage first, their current energy, and their desire for the relationship, and then that same exact thing for you on the right side. And then in the middle, we'll pull a card for the energy of the union. Alright, what can you tell me about the union for Libra in the month of October? Ooh, the Magician. So you're manifesting right now, you both are. There's a lot of dreaming that's taking place. Blockage. Okay. Their current energy. Their desire for the relationship or connection, King of Cups. Alright, what about Libra on the right here? Ooh, that went flying. Ooh, we have the Emperor. Current energy for Libra. The Moon. Ooh, you guys are mirroring each other here. They have the High Priestess as their current energy, and you have the Moon. And the Six of Cups and the King of Cups wanted to come out. King of Wands, sorry. King of Swords. The Six of Cups, just as a little background energy there. Alright, now your desire for the relationship. Priestess. Ooh. Most of these cards are major arcanas. And at the bottom of the deck we have Ace of Wands. So there is a passionate connection at play here. There is a sort of excitement to get to know each other and really figure each other out, because you know this is a profound connection and you feel it is worth pursuing. Whether you are together or not together, those are the energies that are present. So with the Magician being your card for the union, this is that you guys are both being really resourceful right now, really utilizing all the tools in your life to create something. You guys are dreaming big. You have a lot of goals for yourselves in the future and you're manifesting them. It does take time, you know, to pull a few tricks up your sleeves, but you guys are doing it. And I think you guys are manifesting to be together as well. There's this sort of energy of creating together, and I think that's beautiful to get the Magician already on your Libra season first card. So things are in your favor here. If you want a positive reality, that is exactly what you will get. So you're realizing that you have this sort of power manifestation that you maybe didn't realize before, and now you're really tapping into that, especially because it's your season. You're starting to feel a little bit more confident. You know, you're feeling the Venetian air, so you're really taking it to your advantage, and it's working out in favor for both of you. All right, so their blockage is the Nine of Pentacles. So the person you're connected to, or you, are basically happy right now being independent. You might have not been single for a long time, or you're just kind of enjoying being single because you were in a long relationship and you just want to focus some time on yourself, you know, and you realize that you worked really hard to be where you are, so you want to take a little bit more time for yourself to really enjoy that before someone kind of comes in, not disrupts it or destroys it or anything like that, but it's just, you know, it's a lot different when you have a life and it's just you. It's very enjoyable. I love being single, you know. I can totally see why this could be a blockage with someone, and sometimes you just have to give people their space and understand that they want to be independent for a little bit longer. But that's fine because they're just realizing that they are confident in themselves, and I think that's a good thing, you know? Like, at least this person is aware that they are financially independent, or they care about that sort of thing, and they can take care of themselves. That's an attractive thing. So what your blockage is the Emperor. So you may be wanting to tap into your power too quickly, perhaps wanting to exude this Emperor energy too quickly, whereas this person is kind of still happy of just being independent. You're ready to rule an empire with them. You really want to be a power couple here with the Emperor. And with this being your blockage is that you may be letting the power get to you, or perhaps you are a very powerful person and, you know, this person was put in your life to show you that you can't always have what you want right away, that some people just simply need more time to be in a relationship. So it's kind of asking you to have a reality check. And remember that some people don't want to exude the Emperor energy all the time, and they don't want to rule an empire all the time. Okay. Now over here, their current energy is the High Priestess. So they're probably not telling you that this is how they feel, that it's nothing against you, it's not you, it's them, that they just want to enjoy being independent a little bit longer. They're not explaining this or expressing this, so it's leaving you feeling like you're not being told the truth. With the moon as your current energy as well. So there's a lot of hidden things here that aren't being discussed, but both feel that energy. You guys are both communicating very psychically, very intuitively, and you guys just kind of know without telling each other. But at the end, it can be frustrating because it's a lot of water sign energy. They're very psychic, very intuitive. And that could be a bad thing sometimes if it's too much. But also that could be what attracts you guys to each other, is that you guys kind of have this connection without really saying much. It's very attractive, very sexy. But if someone isn't communicating how they feel, it's going to cause a lot of disruption with the Emperor being a blockage. The Emperor's not happy with this miscommunication, and Nine of Pentacles is happy in their own little la la land, but they need to simply just tell this person that they want a little bit more time to themselves. And with your current energy being the moon, it's the same thing basically. There's something being hidden from you, that secrets are being kept, but you're kind of just waiting to find out. The truth will uncover itself eventually. It always does. So you're kind of just, minding your business. You're not really getting into it with this person. You're kind of just letting them figure it out. You don't really want to stir any trouble. You just want to let them do their thing. Okay. Yeah, you also just want people to be honest with you. You don't want to feel like you have to constantly wonder what they're doing. It kind of makes you go into a dark side of yours. Perhaps like the dark side of the Emperor. Because this person isn't being truthful with you about how they feel. And the connection is so strong that because you know that it's this strong and you feel like you can't say much because you don't want to, the High Priestess is a very gentle energy. You don't want to provoke her in such a way, so you're also taking a step back. The Emperor is trying not to scare the High Priestess, basically. So you could be in your own head about this and creating like dark things in your mind about the situation, when really it's like a simple little fix, but you're letting your mind wander into really dark thoughts that are affecting your health a little bit. The Moon card is a very strong energy, and sometimes it could be over obsessive at night, especially. You really get into those dark thoughts about yourself, everything, past lives, whatever. You really just think of the most negative things, and it gets to you. I want to get one more card for the Moon here. Let's see what deck do I use. Okay, let's use the Casanova Tarot. I just want to see, what are the hidden things here? Like, yes, I do see that it's the Nine of Pentacles energy, but what else? The Four of Cups. The Four of Cups to clarify the Moon. So, there's a lot of sort of energy that, the Four of Cups is that energy like, just take the cup. Like, why are you being sad? And here, I believe that this hidden energy, like I said, it's an easy fix. You can easily be told that someone has feelings for you, but because they're not telling you that, they're leaving you in the Four of Cups energy. With the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, it's because you know that this is a serious connection, and they see a lot of value in you, and you see a lot of value in this connection. So you don't understand why they're keeping this information from you. Like, why they're not just telling you how they feel about you. Even though they want to be independent and they want to spend time with themselves, they're just not telling you. It's an easy fix. Okay, so their desire for the relationship, believe it or not, is the King of Cups. So they have a lot of feelings for you. They care very deeply about you. But they're not expressing that because they don't want to leave their Nine of Pentacles energy yet. they're withholding the truth from you because they still want to be independent. And until they realize they don't want to be single anymore, basically, is when they'll confess their love for you. But you're over here kind of like at the end of your wits. With the Four of Cups, you kind of just feel like, when are they going to tell me? I think in this case, the only thing that would be advised is to communicate this to each other and just kind of have an understanding that, you know, there's at least going to be like a degree of loyalty, you know, an affirmation, a validation of sorts. Because the King of Cups is a very strong connection, energy, that they really do have feelings for you. They have a lot of love for you. So they want to tell you that. And here your desire is the Justice card. So you want justice in the situation, which is, again, them telling you how they feel about you. Whatever their truth is, even if maybe they say, I do have feelings for you, but I don't want to be in a relationship anytime soon, great, at least you know the truth. You just want your truth, you want your balance. You want your justice. You don't want to wonder anymore. You just want to be told the truth. There's a lot of passion here. So to you, you're just kind of wondering, like, why are you putting me through all this when you care so deeply about me? And you know they care deeply about you, they're just not expressing it to you, and that can be harsh. All right. Should I pull one card for clarification on the King of Cups? Just want to know if their intentions with you are genuine in terms of the love they have for you. You know, someone can have love for you, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they'll make the effort to make you happy. People are, you know, especially in the Nine of Pentacles energy, they're just not really wanting a commitment right now. Okay. Ooh. So we have the Ace of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. So that tells me that, and the Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So that tells me that the Ace of Wands and the Seven of Cups. So again, confirming that sort of passionate connection, that they want to get to know you, they want to put in that effort. It's going to take some time to kind of make them change their mind about being single, and it's not up to you. It's not a you thing. It's an entirely them thing. They just want to focus on themselves a little bit more. But overall, they do care about this connection deeply. They do want to make it work in the future. They do want to change their mindset about it. They do want to make an effort with you. It's just not going to be right away. But the Ace of Wands is a connection that is very passionate, and they don't want to let it go. They really don't. And with the Page of Swords, it's just them kind of, you know, not fully committing to it right away, but at least telling you enough where you'll want to stay. Okay, because the Page of Swords is just like it's a very excited energy. Okay, they're almost a little bit impulsive. They're not yet mature. Like, they just finished healing. They're not entirely mature yet, but they're ready to take on the world. But it's like, slow down a little bit. So they just may be feeling like a little bit immature with themselves, that they don't want to necessarily level up just yet into the Ten of Pentacles. They just need a little bit more time to really, you know, get to know themselves and move away from this sort of Page of Swords energy. They don't want to be immature in a relationship again. They don't want to repeat that again. They want to put more time into, you know, leveling up within themselves before they can give you an empire, because you're coming out here as the Emperor. So they know they have big shoes to fill, and they're the King of Cups, you know. So think of the King of Cups trying to impress the Emperor. It's like they still got a little bit more work to do. So that's how that's going on there. Yeah, and you just want your justice. You just want to be told this, at least. Some communication of sorts. let's see where your energy is at with Justice here. That's funny that it's your card too, so you obviously want energy, your energy right now in your season. Yeah, see this? The Knight of Swords. I was just saying, they're trying to mature a little bit more. They still feel like they're too mature for you. They know they have big shoes to fill here, and they want to give you that, but they're still in their like Page of Swords and Knight of Swords energy. And the Knight of Swords is very flighty, right? They're in and out a lot. They're very impulsive as well, very savage in their actions. They don't really care about who they hurt on their way. Sometimes they mean well, sometimes they don't. You don't really know. So they're still exuding this energy, and you want justice from this. You know they're acting like this, and you want justice from that. You're tired of it. You want stability. The Queen of Pentacles did pop up because you want stability. And this person knows that that's what you're seeking, and that's why they're kind of acting a little immature about it. I think they're acting a little immature. Yeah, with the Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck for that card, it's just them kind of, you know, teasing you, lingering that they'll make a commitment, kind of just giving you sweet nothings sometimes, when really they could just be honest. They want this with you still, so they tell you like, oh, I like you a lot, blah, 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 but then when you actually want something serious, they don't tell you what it is. They pull out the Nine of Pentacles on you, but they don't even know that they're not expressing it to you. So it just gets complicated. Yeah, see? And then Justice right under that card at the bottom of the deck too. So that's what you want your justice on. You want to just be told what the fuck is up. Sorry. Alright. Let's see. I do want to just keep pulling more clarification for these cards, just to kind of make sure I got the message loud and clear. So I'm going to pull a clarification card for the Nine of Pentacles, just to see what else you're sort of blocking there. Okay, I'll take that. Ooh. The High Priest. So, yeah, they want to tap into this energy to do the right thing, to be, you know, moral about their decisions, to not be in the Knight of Swords energy. They really want to step into their knowledge here, their wisdom, and they want to meet you at your level with the Emperor here. They want to put that work in. They do. But they're still kind of studying up. They're still kind of learning. They're still trying to digest everything that they've learned. You know, they're still reflecting. They're still taking that time for themselves. And although the High Priestess is, you know, keeping this to themselves, the High Priest is trying to bring it out into the universe and teach people with it. So that's where their energy is right now with the Nine of Pentacles, is that they know they still have more work to do, that they're not yet free from the situation of feeling not self-sufficient, right? So they're trying to learn to be more self-reliant, but they're really taking their time here because they really want to tap into the High Priest energy. They don't want to just be the Knight of Swords anymore. They want to do more. Yeah. With the Sun card at the bottom of the deck, that's their happiness. That's ultimately what they want. They want to level up so much for themselves first before they can make a commitment with you. I think that's beautiful. If you really care about this person, you'd understand that, and you would, you know, just be patient with them. But obviously, if you don't want to wait around for them, don't wait around for them. It's just for those who are more patient in that situation. But that is their ultimate happiness, to be able to fill their own shoes first before they can really commit to you and open up their heart to you. But they do have a lot of love for you, but they also have a lot of love for themselves, and that's why they're putting in that effort into themselves just as much. So, I mean, obviously they're not communicating that to you, so that's the issue here. All they need to do is just communicate that to you. So, That's the only thing. Okay. I'm going to pull a clarification card for the Emperor here. The Emperor as their blockage. Why is the Emperor as a blockage? Oh. Alright. Oh. Okay. Ten of Swords. Yeah, this is making you feel like, take me out of my misery and my pain. The Emperor doesn't like to be held captive, even in their, in their own mental shackles. This is how they feel because of the situation, because there's no communication. Like, that sucks. And the Hangman was trying to make a little appearance over here, so I feel like it's forcing you to change your perspective. It's forcing you to surrender to this connection because you do care deeply about them and you do see a lot of potential in them. But with the Ten of Swords energy, you've also been through a lot in terms of trying to figure this connection out. It's taken a lot out of you with the Ten of Swords. This is just wanting to be done with it. The good thing about this card, though, is that you are at the end of your pain. So the only way to go from down is up, and that's what's happening here. This is definitely a transformation card. It's about a rebirth. He's just waiting for death there to come and take him out of his misery. And obviously once he's taken away from his misery, he'll be at peace. But, what comes after that is whatever you want it to be, but it's a rebirth. Okay? So, the Emperor is going through it a little bit, too. Yeah, with the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck, you just want your truth. You want this breakthrough. You want the other person to have their sort of moment of awakening where they know they have to tell you the truth. Okay. And now I'm going to pull a card for the High Priestess energy as their current energy. What is sort of energy that they are keeping from Libra? Oh my god, you're never going to believe it. It's the King of Cups again. Yeah, so like I said, their desire is to tell you how they feel about you, and what they're hiding from you is the King of Cups. Right here, plain as day. If only they could just tell you that themselves, though, because I understand this feeling of frustration. We've all been there. But they have a lot of love for you, and they hope that you'll be patient with them, but they really have to tell you that. But at least know that that's where that energy is at. And if you're communicating or not, there's always that issue. But in order for you to feel like you can move on, at least with your own peace, it would be nice if they expressed that to you. Yeah, and then with the Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck, they're just in their head a lot about the situation. They're still healing from, perhaps another heartbreak. Whatever the case, whatever they are kind of in this hermit mode energy, and that's why they're not able to express themselves to you. Okay, with the High Priestess and the King of Cups, this is also why they can't express that to you. They just kind of are imprisoned in their mind at the moment, and that happens. You can't push someone to tell you the truth like that. So you guys are kind of mirroring each other here. There's a lot of pain, sadness. Four of Swords on your energy, and Four of Cups on yours. So there is a lot of mirroring here. So that's where we're at. But there is hope with the stars here, right underneath the Four of Swords. So there is healing energy and there is hope. So this isn't the end of it all if you don't want to look at it that way. Alright. Alright, Libra, well, that is your reading for this month. I hope you will get some clarity with the situation. It's not easy to not be in the loop. I do want to pull, let's do one romance angel on their side and then one on your side. Oh, and I do have the little replica of the deck because homegirl wanted it and I wasn't ready to buy the vintage romance angels. I ended up buying the tarot, the fairy tarot instead. Sorry, the tarot of the nymphs instead. So that was an exciting purchase. Alright, so I'm gonna pull a card for their energy here. What can you tell me about this connection on the left side? Ooh, 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 ooh. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Yeah, so they're healing right now. And that's why they're in this energy, this hidden space. They're not expressing it to you. It's not easy for them to open up their heart, but at least you know that they are trying to get better first before they commit to you. It's nothing against you. It's entirely on them, on their upbringing, and they're trying to move forward from that. So that's beautiful. And at the bottom of the deck, let your friends help you, ask for and accept support from others. Yeah, so if they only knew that if they could open up to you, you would be supportive of them. Definitely, 100%. But they just don't want to burden you with all that. But they really need to realize that you are here to help them, that you want to be a friend also. Alright. Okay, that's beautiful. Alright, Libra, I hope you enjoy your season. And this is where we depart. Goodbye.